Hello, it's Mark for GAK, and we are checking out the top 3 pianos with weighted keys for beginners. Now, I say with weighted keys, I add that in because there are lots of pianos out there on the market that don't have weighted keys, and they're going to be great for beginners. But weighted keys really make a difference when learning piano, because the idea is that the weighted keys help it feel like an acoustic piano. And for me personally, when you're learning piano, the more it can sound like an acoustic piano, the better. Just to explain what weighted keys are, it is literally self-explanatory. So keys that are lower in tone, are maybe heavier than the keys that are higher up the keyboard. We are looking at the Yamaha P45, the Roland FP10, and the Korg B2. All of the pianos have speakers, so you can play them out loud, and all of the pianos have 88 weighted keys. So they're like full-size pianos. So let's take a look at each piano individually and what makes it. So the Roland FP10 is coming in a little bit more expensive than the other two, but it has some really cool features. It has ebony and ivory feel keys, which is super realistic. And it has this really cool thing called escapement, which is basically as you push the key down, there's halfway down, there's like a second pressure point, like a pivot point. And what that's doing is emulating a real grand piano. It allows you to play more dynamically, it allows it to feel more realistic. And so it really does feel like you're playing a real piano. Aside to that, you have the Bluetooth function, which allows you to play wirelessly and with the Piano Partner 2 app and a bunch of other apps. We have 4 pianos, we have 2 electric pianos, and then we have 9 other voices like strings and organs and stuff, which on a piano for this price point is really cool. The last thing to mention is it contains Roland's supernatural piano engine, giving it superb expressive capabilities and making it sound just like a real piano does. As you might expect, you can also split the keys and layer the keys with multiple sounds. We have a headphone out. Obviously, you can connect a sustain pedal, and on this we have a 3-year warranty. A quick honourable mention to the FP30, which sits just above the FP10. That's kind of Roland's second piano and that offers things like triple pedal. It offers a few more voices. It's got a more powerful engine in it. So that might be something you want to look at. But if you don't need those things, if you don't need 3 pedals, if you don't need more voices, then the FP10 is going to suit you to the ground. So probably one of the most popular digital pianos out there is the Yamaha P45. Yamaha are known for making great quality instruments, and their pianos are outstanding. And the thing about the P45, and the reason I think that it's done so well, is because their piano engine, what they actually did was they've recorded, actual piano sounds from their acoustic pianos and then emulated that within their digital pianos. So when you're buying a digital Yamaha piano, you're getting the sounds of a Yamaha acoustic piano. Aside to that awesome piano engine, we have graded hammer action, meaning that the keys in the lower end are heavier than the keys at the top. So it's emulating just like a real acoustic piano would. Also, the black keys have a matte finish, which makes it easier to play. And we have a large output jack. Some of these more affordable keyboards only have mini jacks, which can be annoying, or just headphone jacks, which can be sometimes annoying. This has a large output jack, which makes it super beneficial when you want to record, or you want to play live, or you want to plug it into an amplifier. Winning. Much like the other ones, you can split the keyboard and you can layer up sounds. We have 10 voices in total. It has a 2-year warranty. It's coming in around $380, $390, so super affordable. It really is a great digital piano, and I can see why it's so popular. Just to know, at the end, I'm going to give you my personal opinion, having played all of them. But I'm just kind of trying to run through all the points first, all the specs, what makes them individual. So lastly, the Korg B2. This is not one I was overly familiar with before sitting down. The big thing with this, well, firstly, it's coming in cheaper than the other two. It's coming in at like $350, which is ridiculously affordable for a piano of this quality. But it has the most powerful speakers in it and the heaviest action. And I think it's the biggest. So this is kind of the beast of the family that I have here. But yeah, it's got the most powerful speakers. So if you want to play with other musicians, like out loud, and you want to use these speakers, or you just like rocking out at home loud, this is going to be the best one for you. It also has the heaviest key action. Now I don't want to go into key actions and everything too much, but basically it has the heaviest kind of playing feel. Compared to the other ones. Now, I will always say try and play an instrument before you buy it. If you can't, then listen to people like me or people that are doing other demos. But this one has the heaviest key action compared to the other two. But you might prefer a lighter key action. You might prefer a heavier key action. You might be used to real pianos. You might be used to keyboards. They all feel differently. This is coming in. This is the cheapest out of the three. It's coming in at $350. 350, 360, so super cheap for a piano of this quality. It actually really surprised me how good this is for the price. I mean, they all surprised me that you can make such great quality digital pianos for the prices. We have 12 voices in total. It has a 2-year warranty. All of these can be used as MIDI controllers, meaning you can plug them in and then you can use them as MIDI controllers for other sounds on your computer. But what this does is it has USB audio, meaning you can record the actual sounds of the piano via USB, meaning you don't need an audio interface. Now, I've already mentioned the FP30, which is one step up from the FP10 from Roland, and the benefits that has, like a more powerful engine. I also wanted to give an honourable mention to the Alesis Recital Pro, which is 88 keys, and that is currently the most affordable piano, digital piano that we stock at GAC, and probably out there in the market. And that's coming in at around £310, which is just ridiculous. For a digital piano, £310. And that also comes with a 1-year warranty. So that's worth looking at if you maybe don't have as much money and you just want to get the most affordable thing that you can. Another couple of pianos you might want to check out from Yamaha is the P125, which is a really cool piano. And then the P121, which is a 73-key version of the 88-key P125. So it's a smaller version of the P125. And why that may be beneficial if you don't have as much room in your house, and you don't need those extra keys, those extra 15 keys, then the P121 is going to suit you much better, and you can kind of cram it in better. And just to mention that they also have a 2-year warranty, being from Yamaha, and though they have weighted keys. All the pianos I've talked about have weighted keys, including the Elise's Recital Pro. So, opinion time. As I always say, it is really is best to play them yourself, and that's not a cop-out. That's just that people look for different things, you know. If you're going to be busking and you want the loudest speakers, then the Korg B2 is going to be the one for you. Or you like the heavier action, the way it feels. It's hard to describe the way things feel, all three of them feel, without having you play them. It's a really hard thing to, you know, to explain. If you want the individually weighted keys, which is something that Roland offer, then the FP10 is going to be great for you. You know, it really does emulate a real acoustic piano. It has that technology in it to do that. And then the Yamaha, the P45, one of the most popular digital pianos out there, maybe because it emulates an acoustic Yamaha piano, and Yamaha are known for having such great piano sounds. But it's, you know, I don't want to sit here and say what the best is, because they all have benefits, and I can see all of them suiting the right people in the right scenario. Like I also mentioned the P121 from Yamaha, which is a 73 key version of the P125, and that is going to suit someone that hasn't got as much room but wants weighted keys. So I'll leave it down to you to make that decision. I'd love to know in the comments box below who has what and what you think, and what you want, and what you think the best pianos out there are, or what the best beginner pianos are with weighted keys. I imagine that there is going to be a lot of difference of opinion. There are, as I said, there's a bunch of pianos out there that don't have weighted keys. The Go piano from Roland is a great learning device, but it doesn't have weighted keys. But I'm interested to know what anyone thinks. So let me know in the comments box below. If this has been helpful, if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to see lots and lots of content like this, and I will see you very soon.